Good morning. Yes. So I went to bed kind of late and I got up kind of early. And then I took a nap. And I'm back up and I'm sipping on my coffee. Well, I was sipping on my coffee. I'm going to go get another cup. Coffee obtained. I was reading one of the comments for a video I was listening to and decided to respond to it. Well, thought it was important that I respond to it. And I don't talk about relationships a lot. That is not the forte of what I want to spend most of my YouTube time talking about. I can think of a lot of other things I could be talking about, but I realize there are a lot of people who, I realize relationships is a high topic, and that a lot of people do want someone special in their life. All right. So the comment read, I agree. She's an independent woman, but no woman wants to be a single mom. The daily pressures of taking care of a newborn is high, and mothers need help in caring for them. That's why fathers are there to help and support and provide a relief system in place to help the wife and mother. I'm going to give you a briefing. Grew up in a Christian home, mother and father together, been married for years. Would not be considered a bandit. Ex-military, good job. Okay? But I also have lived on my own, in my own place, owned my own home, ran my own businesses, and have dated. And have ran into dusties and bandits and other things while dating to have enough experience to be able to deliver this message. I wish her all the happiness her heart can hold, while keeping her head on straight and money in her pocket. Period. As far as the baby, I wonder what he wants to be when he grows up. Sing like his mommy, play sports, or a doctoral degree. Unless he makes more than her, whoever she's dating, sleeping with, or planning on marrying, whatever it is. If she does, if she is still considering marriage, then a prenup is a good idea. She's got this adorable looking new baby, axing alimony, which puts marriage out of the question as an option if she is dating below her standards. Okay? All the funds need to go to the new cutie pie that she's holding. She's got more to think about than her. She's got her future that she's been singing to. Being a single mom as a celebrity is the opposite of being a single mom and are not of celebrity status. Don't put the two in the same category. Those thoughts, opinions you have do not even correlate on the same conscious plane. If she wasn't happy being a single mom right now, then we would not be watching this Isn't He Lovely reimagined rendition video with Stevie Wonder playing the harmonica and giving vocals in the background. She is very happy with her newborn and her decision. AA ladies, and AA means African American, that have children need to have the mindset of Oprah Winfrey when it comes to their loot and future endeavors. Oprah realized that marriage is a man-made concocted illusion, that marriage is not always very beneficial for a lot of women, especially ladies of a higher value and caliber if she is the breadwinner. Stop. Marriage ain't the finality prize at the carnival after the roller coaster ride. We know that in relationships, it can be one heck of a roller coaster ride. Matter of fact, Japan, they're rejecting marriage. A number of young people in Japan rejecting marriage survey shows rising people aged 18 to 34 who don't intend to marry has consequences for Japan's low birth rate and depopulation concerns. Okay, and I'm not going to read this whole thing, just a little snippet. According to the survey, 17.3% of men and 14.6% of women aged between 18 and 34 said they had no intention of ever tying the knot. The highest figure since the questionnaire was first conducted in 1982. This article is from September 2022, The Guardian. I love the Guardian website. Lots of wonderful information on there. So lots of people are opting out of it. Marriage is a bonus if desired for those who are harmonious with each other on all levels. All levels would include financially. It's wonderful if one pairs with her, but if not, she can get and keep a boy toy around like Oprah did Stedman. A few Stedmans for each day of the week, if she wants. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, love. Long as she ain't got him around the baby. She got enough money she can hire a nanny or people to assist around the clock to help with the newborn. Her funds disqualify what would normally be considered a need for a husband, boyfriend, significant other, or in some of these houses, a three-legged cheating dog in the home. No. Not today. May there be no more alimony checks from AA women to trifling, lazy, not on the same level men, or baby daddy checks for that matter, being discussed in this instance. Let's break that up right now. The generational cursed mindset breaks now in regards to our women. I hear chains breaking. Let them fall to the ground and never pick them back up. So, that is the response comment. I do have a book coming in later today. It is called Codependent, Silence No More. It's pretty basic, and let's see here. It won't get here till about 10 o'clock at night. Let's see. I think, especially for those that have been raised in church, that for some reason we think that we are supposed to just accept anything that comes our way. We are told to pretty much be doormats and turn the other cheek, and people walk over us and then we forgive them later. And we all know Kiki was raised in a very Christian home as well. And I see it from a lot of ex-girlfriends, and I say ex-girlfriends because when you are trying to change your life and climb the ladder, you leave some people behind. And you are careful of who you have in your space going forward. And who you expend your energy on. And what you will tolerate as far as treatment and what you will not. That's the book. And it comes in ebook, hardcover, and softcover. I can't wait to put my hands on it. I've already got my first order before the book even gets here to go out. I wish I would have made this book a very long time ago, but I had to go through the trials and tribulations to get to this point. And as far as book details, it's 75 pages. Breaking codependency of royal loyalty in the African American community, although I do realize that all men, and some women depending upon how you date, or anybody who you're in a relationship with, that person can have issues. You can't change the other person. You can only change yourself. Okay? But the book is created to aid in African American femicide, increase marriage amongst our ladies in particularly, and decrease the number of illegitimate children born under deceit, lies, and promises. Bring awareness of the pathology of the typical African American male. I do use statistics in there in the book. Quarantine the abusive cycle for all women going forward. Ensure history does not repeat the behavior experienced in dating. It also includes preventive questions for dating potentials in the future. Not enough communication going on. I feel like if you ask these questions up front, it's going to get rid of the weeds in your garden. Okay? Time is of the essence, therefore the This workbook is short. Its mission is to get straight to the point of contributing dynamics on subject matters in order to build a new foundation. I listened to a few people. One of them, Selkis Ray, and I knew from listening to her over the years that being a girlfriend is a scam. We're going to listen to a little short piece real quick of Sinji, who I just started tuning into recently. About 3 months.
I really think is that Black women, we have to shift this culture. Gone are the days where bandits think that they can be the boss without paying the cost. Gone should be the days where bandits are saying that they're traditional and they're heads of household, but they're incapable of providing and are asking women to go 50-50. That is not a traditional man. If this man was all that traditional, he would have waited before he even had sex with her, and he damn sure would not have had a child with her out of wedlock, and he would have married her. That's what the traditional route would have been. He would also be the breadwinner and her provider, not looking to her to provide for him. So nothing about this situation is traditional at all. And bandits should not be feeling comfortable running around screaming out that they want a traditional woman when they've never been traditional men. This is delusion and insecurity, nothing more, nothing less. But you guys get in the comment section and let me know what you think about this. As of now, Keke Palmer has not responded. And quite frankly, if I was her, I wouldn't respond either. I would respond privately, meaning I would cut him off, have...
I'm going to play one more clip, maybe a few more.
To go to school, to be educated, to pay child support, I don't think that is what you wanted.
Child support or alimony, whichever one, or vice versa, and not necessarily in that order.
To do, is it? No, it's not. You wanted to do X, Y, and Z to, be successful. But let me sum up Kevin Samuels again in this second clip about women getting high value men.
Women, maybe even older women, as to how to lock down a high value man. You're getting 5,000 plus people watching you, asking these questions. What would be one of the biggest takeaway tips you could give to women in the current dating marketplace to lock down a high value guy?
Stop. Because only 10% of you are going to get it.
Oh.
I'm sorry. Look. Look. One of the biggest, 20% of you can qualify for it. Maybe 10% of you will land it. And based on, I don't begrudge you wanting what you want. But are you an 8, 9, and 10? Or actually an adjustable 6, 8, or 9 in the looks? And are you an 8, 9, or 10 in the body? If not,
move along.
This is South Beach. You don't come to South Beach if you're rocking a one piece. This is two-piece town. This is bikini town.
Mm-hmm.
So this high value thing has worked because it just says women are hypergamous. They want to consolidate on the highest value man possible, but that may be different. See, that's possible. What's possible for Tina is not possible for Angie. It's not possible for Hillary. So now I got women finally asking themselves the question, what does the kind of man that you want from a woman?
Putting it back on them for once, huh?
Yep. Well, and that's why I'm sitting here and I'm like, and when I first started talking about this same kind of concept that, honestly, it's been floating around the sphere a lot, I've talked about this stuff for years, but moment in time it hit. Some of my detractors like, you're so mean, you're so rude, you're so this, you're that. But you know what? Women are saying, I like your delivery, I like your approach, your honesty, because what they're doing is not working.
As Kevin is...
I got one more clip. A few more. Ladies, no matter what his color is, You are accountable for who you date and who you pick as a mate, as far as who you mate with. You are accountable, no matter what kind of ear candy he whispering up in your ear and the eargasms that you have from him doing so when he's whispering. You are ultimately responsible. Since you are ultimately responsible, take the initiative into your own hands for what you are going to do with your future as far as the dating is concerned. Be mindful. Be very aware.
She has spent millions in years in legal fees fighting the custody battle with her eldest daughter, which is Nala Aubrey. All right. Now, we also heard that this guy could be a little bit racist, right? But she's been paying hella money, almost $16,000 a month, plus a lump sum of $115,000. And again, she's always been crying that this is extortion. But she cut some of that money down to $8,000 a month. All right. And it's still been crazy. Now, listen, she's paying this guy's money because why? I mean, he's a bum and she's rich. She's gonna end up paying this guy still about 110.
Did you know that Google
Paying this guy still about $110,000 a year so that he can take that money and go and find somebody else and still be a stay-at-home dad. Why? Because when you can't get a high-value man, it's costly. What am I really trying to say here? You see a lot of ladies out there who are independent and they don't need a man, and when they decide they want to get a man, guess what they're going to end up doing? They're going to end up getting with guys who are broker than them, sometimes younger than them. And when those guys are younger and broker than them, guess what? Those guys don't love them. And because those guys don't love them, guess what else is going to happen? Those guys are going to use them. Use them like how? Jeopardy music! Well, they're going to use you for anything they can get, just like how you guys say that women can use these men. It's going to be the same exact thing. There is no difference. You see, a lot of men now are going to become like women. They're not going to have a problem getting a baby by you, and you're not going to have a problem, some of these successful ladies, dating guys because they look good. And you're going to be controlling the relationship. You're going to be paying for a lot of stuff. Because, hey, if you can't get the guy that can take care of you, you can just say, look, I don't need you. I have my own money. I just want love, right? Well, that is where a lot of ladies are going to go wrong. Because this guy is probably not going to love you. Most men want to be a man that can provide for women. Whenever you have to be a man or woman that is playing the male's role in a relationship, you're going to get a man who's okay with taking your resources. And if you get a baby by him, guess what? He's going to try to get child support. And that's something that women typically have done historically. Now it's costing you to not have a high value man. If you want to have a baby, by any chance that he gets custody of it, guess who you're paying? You're paying the guy. And see, that is where we are going. Men are going to literally be targeting you to get babies out of you, to do the same thing that IG models are doing to these athletes. Because, hey, broke guys got to eat too. It's
Halle Berry has been through 3 marriages. David Justice, Eric Benet, Oliver Martinez. one of the world's sexiest women. Named sexiest woman in the world in 2003 at the age of 36. The Hollywood actress is in the top 35 of FHM's 100 sexiest women in the world list. The awards for this lady, this wonderful woman. She done won a lot of awards. A lot. I would consider her to be a 8. Well, Kevin rated Beyonce an 8. So we'll go with a 6 or a 7 based off of his well, he didn't rate anybody at 7. The lucky number 7, that was the fallback default number. So if Beyonce's an 8, maybe Halle would be like a 6. Although in my eyes, her and most of the other celebrity stars are a 9 or a 10. But that's neither here nor there what I think on that. One moment. List of people who pay alimony that are celebrity. Just a short list. It don't include everybody. Real short list.